G'day folks, Dr. Ethan Walker here. I've been working as a urologist for over 35 years now, and I've seen just about everything when it comes to men's health. Today, I want to have a yarn with you about something that affects nearly every bloke as they get older, prostate health. And here's the good news, mates, nature's got your back. There are 5 incredible fruits that can help support your prostate naturally, and I'm going to walk you through each one of them. Now, before we dive in, let me be crystal clear about something. I've spent decades in medicine, and I've learned that while natural approaches are bloody brilliant for supporting your health, they're not a replacement for proper medical care. If you're having prostate issues, you need to see your doctor. But these fruits, they're fantastic additions to a healthy lifestyle that can make a real difference. Let's talk about what we're dealing with here. Your prostate is a small gland, about the size of a walnut, that sits just below your bladder. Now, I want to clear up a common misconception right off the bat. The prostate doesn't produce sperm. That's your testicles' job, mate. What the prostate does is produce a fluid that's part of your semen, and it plays a crucial role in male reproductive health. As you get older, this little gland can cause some significant problems if it starts to enlarge. Benign prostatic hyperplasia, or BPH, as we call it in the medical world, is incredibly common. It can cause all sorts of frustrating symptoms. Frequent trips to the dunny, especially at night, difficulty getting the stream started, feeling like you haven't emptied your bladder completely, or a weak urine flow. I've had countless patients tell me these symptoms have seriously affected their quality of life. And then there's the more serious concern, prostate cancer. According to the Australian statistics, roughly 1 in 6 blokes will be diagnosed with prostate cancer by the time they're 85. It's the second most common cancer in Australian men after lung cancer. But here's where it gets interesting. Research has shown that diet plays a massive role in prostate health. What you eat can genuinely make a difference. So, let's get into it. I'm going to count down 5 fruits that I recommend to my patients all the time. These aren't miracle cures. Anyone who tells you to forget your doctor and just eat fruit is talking absolute rubbish. But they're powerful tools in your health arsenal. Right, number 5 on our list, watermelon. Now, I reckon most of you blokes love a good slice of watermelon on a hot summer arvo, and here's why that's brilliant for your prostate. Watermelon is absolutely loaded with an antioxidant called lycopene. That's what gives it that beautiful red color. Lycopene is a powerful compound that protects your cells from damage caused by free radicals, those unstable molecules that can harm your DNA and contribute to cancer development. There was a study published in Cancer Epidemiology, Biomarkers and Prevention, that showed men who regularly ate foods rich in lycopene, like watermelon, had a significantly lower risk of developing prostate cancer. The numbers were pretty impressive, actually. Watermelon is more than 90% water, which means it's brilliant for hydration without loading you up with calories. And staying well hydrated is crucial for your urinary tract health. But here's something many people don't know. Watermelon also contains citrulline, an amino acid that your body converts into arginine. These compounds can improve blood flow and support cardiovascular health. Good circulation is essential for keeping your prostate healthy and preventing related problems. So next time you're at a Barbie and someone passes you a slice of watermelon, you're not just cooling down, you're doing your prostate a favor. Coming in at number 4, we've got pears. Now, pears might not seem as exotic as some other fruits, but don't underestimate them, guys. I've seen research linking regular pear consumption to improvements in conditions like prostatitis and reduced risk of bladder issues. Pears are a ripper source of vitamin C. 1 pear gives you about 7 milligrams, which is roughly 10% of your recommended daily intake. The real magic in pears comes from their fiber content, particularly pectin. Pectin is a type of soluble fiber that helps with detoxification and keeps your digestive system running smoothly. You might be thinking, what's my gut got to do with my prostate? Well, quite a lot, actually. The fiber in pears acts as a prebiotic, feeding the good bacteria in your gut. A healthy gut microbiome is linked to reduced inflammation throughout your body, including your prostate and urinary tract. Pears are also packed with antioxidants, flavonoids, and vitamin A. These compounds fight oxidative damage and reduce inflammation, both of which are crucial for prostate health. Plus, pears are more than 80% water, making them great for hydration and supporting your urinary system. Better hydration can help alleviate some of the symptoms of prostatitis. The skin of the pear is particularly valuable. It's rich in phytonutrients that protect against free radical damage. So don't peel your pears, mates. Eat them whole, toss them in a salad, or blend them into a smoothie. If you want to get fancy, you can even make pear juice or add them to your morning porridge. Right, number 3, avocado. Now, I know what some of you older blokes might be thinking, avocados? That's millennial food. But hear me out, because avocados are absolute powerhouses for prostate health. Unlike most fruits, avocados are primarily fat. About 23% of their weight is fat, to be precise. But before you panic, these are monounsaturated fats, the healthiest kind you can eat. Here's where it gets really interesting. Research has shown that avocado extract can inhibit the growth of prostate cancer cells by up to 60%. 60%, folks. That's not insignificant. Avocados also contain a carotenoid called lutein, which can reduce cell growth by 25%. That makes them a powerful ally for prostate health. There was a study conducted by Dr. Michael Greger at the American Institute of Cancer Research in Washington that showed men who ate about 1 avocado per day had a 50% reduced risk of prostate cancer. Let me say that again, 50%. That's a massive reduction just from adding one food to your diet. Avocados also have a positive effect on testosterone, which is crucial for men's health. They're rich in healthy fats and vitamin B6, both of which support testosterone production and hormonal balance. Now, testosterone's relationship with prostate health is complex. Low testosterone can be associated with conditions like prostatitis, while excessively high levels might contribute to prostate cancer cell growth. The key is maintaining balance, and avocados help with that. The creamy green flesh of an avocado is incredibly versatile. Toss it in salads, mash it on toast, add it to your brekkie eggs, or just eat it with a spoon straight from the skin. However you eat it, you're doing your prostate a favor. Coming in at number 2, and this might surprise some of you, tomatoes. Now, tomatoes are technically a fruit, even though we use them like a vegetable in cooking, and they're absolutely brilliant for prostate health. I've been recommending tomatoes to my patients for decades because the research is so strong. Tomatoes are loaded with lycopene, the same compound we talked about in watermelon, but tomatoes have even more of it. Lycopene gives tomatoes their red color and has powerful antioxidant properties. It protects your cells from damage and can inhibit the growth of tumor cells. Multiple studies have shown that lycopene helps prevent and slow the development of benign prostatic hyperplasia in men. The really interesting thing about tomatoes is that cooked tomatoes are actually better for you than raw ones when it comes to lycopene absorption. When you heat tomatoes, whether you're making a sauce, roasting them, or throwing them in a stew, the heat breaks down the cell walls and releases more lycopene. Combining tomatoes with a bit of olive oil or other healthy fats also improves absorption in your gut. There have been years of research into the connection between lycopene and reduced prostate cancer risk. While we need more studies to confirm all the mechanisms, the evidence is pretty convincing. Beyond prostate benefits, researchers have also looked at lycopene's potential role in preventing other cancers, including breast and ovarian cancer. Tomatoes are also low in fat and support heart health, which is closely linked to prostate health. You can enjoy tomatoes in so many ways: fresh in salads, as pasta sauce, in soups, roasted, or even as juice. Recent studies have shown that sautéed tomatoes can protect your heart, while pureed tomatoes help lower cholesterol. However you eat them, you're getting significant benefits. And now, the number 1 fruit for prostate health, and this one's a bloody beauty, the pomegranate. Native to the Himalayan region, the pomegranate tree has been used for thousands of years, and modern science is finally catching up to what ancient healers knew all along. Pomegranates have one of the highest concentrations of antioxidants of any fruit, even higher than red wine or green tea. Pomegranate juice contains 3 times more antioxidants than red wine or green tea. Let that sink in for a moment. These antioxidants are essential for fighting free radicals and protecting against various diseases, including prostate cancer. The antioxidants in pomegranates are particularly important for prostate health because they reduce inflammation, which is a key factor in conditions like prostatitis. Research suggests that pomegranates may slow or even prevent the progression of prostate cancer. They have anti-proliferative and anti-inflammatory effects, and they may also have apoptotic properties, meaning they can help kill damaged cancer cells. Prostate cancer is the second most common cancer in Australian men, so anything we can do to reduce that risk is worth paying attention to. Pomegranate seeds and peel contain flavonoids, polyphenols, and tannins. These compounds help combat oxidative stress, an imbalance that causes cell damage and disease. These antioxidant compounds help repair or eliminate harmful molecules in our bodies. They also fight the effects of pollution and sedentary lifestyles that many of us blokes deal with. Pomegranates aren't just high in antioxidants. They also contain pectin, a soluble fiber that amplifies their benefits. This fruit is truly one of the best mates your prostate can have. It contains a powerful combination of nutrients and bioactive substances that can improve men's lives. Pomegranates are also rich in insoluble fiber, which promotes satiety, reduces pressure on the pelvic area, and prevents constipation, all of which benefit the prostate. They're low in calories and fat, and contain between 80 and 90% water. Their diuretic properties promote fluid elimination and prevent water retention. To get the most out of pomegranates, I recommend eating a portion of the seeds daily. This portion can range from half a cup to a full cup, or about 150 to 200 grams. You can add pomegranate seeds to salads, make juice, or brew them into tea. To get the seeds out easily, cut the pomegranate in half and tap the back over a bowl. The seeds will fall right out. Thanks to their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties, pomegranates have numerous health benefits for men. I tell my patients to incorporate pomegranates into their diet well before they hit 50 to promote healthy aging. This fruit is rich in antioxidants and has anti-inflammatory properties that can positively impact prostate health. Now, before we wrap up, I want to give you some additional advice that I've refined over 35 years of practice. These fruits are fantastic, but they work best as part of a comprehensive approach to prostate health. First up, drink plenty of water. I recommend at least 1.5 to 2 liters per day. Proper hydration supports your overall health and urinary function. Your kidneys need adequate water to flush out toxins, and good hydration can help with some of the urinary symptoms associated with an enlarged prostate. Second, maintain a healthy, balanced diet that includes not just these fruits, but plenty of vegetables, whole grains, and lean protein. I've seen too many blokes think they can eat poorly 6 days a week and make up for it by eating a tomato on Sunday. It doesn't work like that, mates. Consistency is key. Third, regular exercise is absolutely crucial. I recommend combining aerobic exercise like walking, swimming, or cycling with some resistance training at least 2 days a week. Exercise has been shown to have positive effects on prostate health. It helps maintain a healthy weight, reduces inflammation, and supports hormone balance. Fourth, and this is important, see your doctor regularly, especially after you turn 50. That's when your risk for prostate problems really starts to climb. I know some blokes are uncomfortable talking about this stuff, but trust me, it's far less uncomfortable than dealing with advanced prostate disease because you waited too long. Fifth, limit your alcohol and avoid tobacco. Both can irritate your digestive and urinary systems, which increases related risks. I've seen countless patients whose prostate symptoms improve significantly just by cutting back on the grog and quitting the smokes. And finally, stay informed but be critical. There's a lot of information out there, and unfortunately not all of it is accurate. Be wary of anyone promising miracle cures or telling you to ignore your doctor's advice. These fruits are brilliant for supporting your health, but they're not magic bullets. Look guys, I've dedicated my career to helping men maintain their health and quality of life. I've seen firsthand how devastating prostate problems can be. The constant trips to the bathroom, the worry about cancer, the impact on relationships and daily life. But I've also seen how powerful prevention can be. These 5 fruits, watermelon, pears, avocados, tomatoes, and pomegranates, are backed by solid research. They're not just old wives' tales or the latest fad diet nonsense. They're genuine, evidence-based tools that can help you maintain a healthy prostate. Combined with regular medical checkups, a healthy lifestyle, and smart choices, they can make a real difference. I've been doing this for over 35 years, and if there's one thing I've learned, it's that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. Start taking care of your prostate now, before problems develop. Add these fruits to your diet, stay active, drink plenty of water, and see your doctor regularly. Your prostate might be small, but its impact on your quality of life is enormous. Take care of it, and it'll take care of you. And remember, mates, this information is here to support your health, not replace professional medical advice. Always consult with your doctor about your specific situation. Right, that's all for me today, folks. I hope you found this helpful. Drop a comment below and let me know which of these fruits you eat most often, or if you've got any questions about prostate health. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, mates.